Good morning, everyone. My name is Hend. I am a veterinarian and epidemiologist in General Organization for Veterinary Service that follow for the Ministry of Agriculture, and I'm recent graduated from FETB that follow for Ministry of Health. My topic for study is knowledge, attitude, and impacts on avian influenza among sellers in live bird market and high-risk governorate in Egypt 2017. This topic is first time addressed, and this study is a good image for reflecting the collaboration between the Ministry of Health and Ministry of Agriculture. They work together under the umbrella of One Health is, public health is the One Health. As we know, avian influenza is a global public health threat. Prevention and control depend on awareness and protective behavior of the general population as well as the high-risk group. Live bird market are considered the main pathway for disease transmission and potential reservoir of infection of poultry. Our objective was to describe the current knowledge, attitude, and practice gap regarding avian influenza among live bird market sellers in Egypt that done 2017. The methodology we used for this objective achieved this objective because cross-section survey was conducted in 4 high-risk governorate, 2 in upper and 2 in lower. The terms of high-risk governorates is according to special criteria developed by agreement between the Egyptian epidemiologist and General Organization for Veterinary Service. And that's upper and lower according to the geographic area, as we say in this map, lower and upper Egypt. The methods we target population, as we say, that's all sellers in 15 live bird market in high-risk governorate, and the study population 1,500 live bird market seller in high-risk governorate. And the sample size, we get it by EBINFO, and this was 260 sellers, and this distributed in the upper and lower Egypt by equal to be able to compare between the 2 regions. And the sample procedure, the systematic random sample, every third, we asked for participation. And this was who accepted, we were included in our study, where the confidence level were 95%. We're using the B-testing questionnaire administered in face-to-face interview, and the questionnaire consists of demographic data and 30 questions exploring the CAB study. There is a team collected the data of the study. That is the community-based animal health outreach team. That is the first time established in the Arab world. And this make interview between the sellers in live bird market, this women and this the men. We make the total score for each CAB study was categorized as poor, negative, bad for the knowledge, attitude, practice respectively. The poor, negative, bad from 0 to 50% and greater than 50 to 70%. That was fair, neutral, fair, and the good, positive, or and good more than or greater than 70 till 100%. The data was analyzed by use SPSS version 23. Our result in the first, I will description my participant, and this, the age was 45, the range was 15 to 65, and female represented 53% of them population. And the level of education, that is a category, and from illiterate to the university. The high measure of our participant was illiterate. That's represented 51% from the total population, and the women is represented 70% from them. When we asked them about the source of avian influenza information, they were, where from you have get the source of your information about avian influenza. We asked them if you attended the governmental orientation seminar that is organized from the Ministry of Health or Ministry of Agriculture, the trainer was a physician or veterinary, and or you have the source of information just from the media, TV, radio or newspaper, and the majority of our population that was from the media, just 38% was from the governmental orientation seminar, and the female represented 52% for them. Also, the experience of the sellers in the live bird market, when we ask them how long did you spend as a salesman, 48% from them is spent 10 years or less. And when ask them, have you ever owned bird infected with avian influenza, 39% of them had infected bird. We expect this question will affect it in their awareness. And the results was the knowledge is fair knowledge by score 57.6%. There's some point in asking question in the knowledge, and when ask them if infected bird can transmission the infection to the human, most of them is not aware by this question. And also the attitude, have the negative attitude by score 48.5%, and then we give some point of attitude as the cell of the sick bird spread the infection may be transmitted to the bear. They say 8% of them disagree with them. And also the practice was bad by total score 41 between the 260 live bird market sellers in our study. As we say also, does not apply on important things with prevention of the disease. Also some point significant higher change between the other. As a sex, the male is significant higher compared to female, and higher education when compared to the other level of education is higher, and the source of information is from the governmental orientation compared to the media is higher. And also the knowledge and attitude regarding avian influenza is affected by the area, region. And lower compared to the upper is better. And if they had disease, got the disease before the bird have got the disease compared to they don't get their bird disease. And the age and field experience in the market have not affected on the CAB study. Conclusion, that's the conclusion response of live bird market sellers. The knowledge, attitude, and facts was fair, negative, and bad, respectively. Higher education, the governmental orientation, they have positive effect for live bird market sellers CAB. The live bird market in Lower Egypt and the male have knowledge and attitude better than upper live bird market seller and then female sellers at live bird market. Our recommendation, implementation of the education program about avian influenza target high-risk workers, especially female at upper region, is essential to enhance their knowledge and improve their compliance with prevention measures. And the main problem that need to be targeted the uncontrolled marketing of live bird requires to activation the law 70 released at 2009 for control of live bird trading. That is a ministerial law, does not allow the circulation of live bird in market. And also collaboration between the relevant partner is essential for emerging zoonotic disease control under One Health umbrella. All my acknowledgement for Dr. Samir Rifai, Dr. Sahar, and Dr. Amir Mohsen, and Dr. Manal Labib, and all my colleagues here on Ministry of Agriculture, and of course, CAHO team. Thank you.
Thank you, Hend, for your presentation. Any question for the floor? Yes.
Thank you for your nice presentation. Actually, my question regarding the male-female again. In the beginning, you said that the majority of these sellers took their information from the media, and more female than male took their information from the media. And at the last slide, you said that there was better knowledge for female than female. Male than female, they had better knowledge and attitude regarding the avian influenza. So do you think that the media gave wrong information for these types of disease and for this type of population, and the media should be controlled maybe by the government in the same case? And do not include here the level of education, because you said the level of education in the male is higher. So maybe here we should more and more concentrate to the media role and the correctness of the information given to the population.
Thank you for your question. I think you answer your question. Yes, that is, as we say here, the most audience of the media is female. And this represented 53% of the population. But there, in our result, there is a really significant change between the audience who attended the governmental session and the media. So as you say, the media is affected by negative, and most of audience is female. And we can see also that's related for this. Thanks for your answer. Yeah, that must be, yeah.
Thank you very much for a very interesting presentation. Maybe I've missed that part. I would like to know about your response rate. And your sampling was by convenience, right?
Something what?
Your sampling was by convenience, right?
Convenience?
Yes,
Yes, convenience
sampling.
yeah.
What was the response rate?
Response rate?
Uh-huh.
We, as we say here, that the use convenience by systematic random sample. Every third one of the seller selected them and asked them, "Are you can participate on?"
Yeah, and I would like to know the response rate. How many of them agreed to participate? How many refused?
No, that is the total of the sellers participant with us is 2,260.
No. You approach participants. How many of them refused to participate?
No,
That's the response rate.
in total population, we calculate not only one, but it is not more than 100%. That's everyone is agree with us to share with us, because this question is not explain some things special or not. Just ask how long you spend in the.
And I would like.
Yes, I asked it to her. Just 1% is refused, maybe, but because this question is general question, and also that's the team who work. You say here the team who work in this question is the CAHO team. That is the trustable team, and all of them in the district is know them. There's a new established team, and this always work with them. So this is there's not mentioned that a percent refuse with us.
Thank you. And I have one more question. I would like to understand how you came up with the cutoff points with good, fair, bad. Was that based on your literature or your own distribution of your sample?
As we know, the CAP is a challenge by all standards. So I try to follow the ratio repeated or the mentioned in the similar studies before.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We'll stop here.